Commence.
All right, and we are live. We can give everyone just a quick moment to get here.
It's not saying it's live on my over here.
Well, refresh, because I can see it's live right now.
Ah, there we go. It just took a little bit.
There we go. I'll do the intro now, why not? Hello, everybody! My name is GameCubeDude, and I'm here with my friend Zdude.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And
Y'all ready to
we're...
simp over a fictional character?
Hell yeah! And today we are playing Future Song and Linked Eyes. At least I think that's what the translation translates to.
Is this like the follow-up to Miku's novel where she gets off the drugs and goes to the straight and narrow?
Which novel are you talking about? I've not read that one.
You didn't know? She was unfortunately she had a young and upcoming career, but then it kind of got sidelined for a little bit because she got into what's it called? I wish I planned this out beforehand, but let's just say crack cocaine. I want to see like what was the weirdest.
Is that the image you put in the chat? Is that what you were referring
when
to?
it kind of like she saw herself as like her hair as legs. It was not a pretty scene. TMZ was covered it all over the place, so she kind of disappeared from the public eye for 2 years. Got herself all cleaned up, and now she's back here again with doing a Future Song and Linked Eyes, Linkin Park Eyes. I don't know. Let's do this.
Yeah, I think this is I think this is well past that point in her life.
There it is. You put the dancing hair.
That's Miku on crack, everybody.
That was what Miku. I mean, good on her. She's a strong individual. She is like she won't stop anyone from saying anything about it.
Right. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the novel. Oh wait, I forgot to disable my mouse on the. Okay, don't glitch out on me. Okay, there we go. We're good now. Now, unfortunately, this game barely works on my computer, so the only way I can save is to use the quick save here.
Uh-oh.
Could you turn up the lights a bit? In this tiny studio, people's body heat combined with the lighting makes the temperature high enough to sweat profusely.
Ew.
Gross. To not be sweaty in spite of all this is really the sign of a pro model. Right, just that far. Oh, the location is off. Could you move a bit to the right?
So is this like a direct sequel to the previous game you played?
It's not a direct sequel. It's a what do you call them? Alternate timeline?
Oh, so like, are we to believe that Miku is actually a person with this one?
I think in this version, she wasn't just dumped on the streets. She was, she actually is an idol in this.
Oh, okay. So that, like I was about to say, like,
so
well,
this is a completely
different.
This is a completely different timeline. This is a different character we're playing as.
Oh, so this is okay. I'm not gonna say it. It's not redacted. It's someone else now.
Yeah, it's someone else.
All right, everyone. I almost said it, so remember, we're not supposed to bring it up.
Right. Okay. Well, we played the there was another version, not another version. There was a different game made by the same person who made this one. Only we played that on Zeke's channel, and I was under a different alias at the time. So I might link the playlist to that later. Forgot to do it now, but for now, we're gonna play this. Right there. Please stay just like that. Now everything's ready. I can start taking pictures.
Uh-oh, photo shoot time.
And
put in the sexy
it's
music.
Already over.
Oh, damn it.
Fuck, we didn't get any sexy thigh pictures of Miku.
Can you imagine the corpse party jazz music?
Oh, gracious. Whew, it's hot out here. It's getting late in the day, and the sky's turning a shade of crimson. That's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
The remaining heat of the day, though, is enough to gradually break out sweat just by walking around a little. Ugh, I hate that. This is why I only go out during nighttime. I hate getting sweaty.
So you're a vampire. GCD the vampire.
I might as well be.
Whoa.
Actually, I'm getting a concerning amount of pale. Maybe
You're a vampire.
I would have been better off waiting till it was dark. Going back to the studio this late in the day is kind of a drag. Hello to everyone coming in, by the way. Today, I feel like a beer. Okay.
You're like a beer. It's
Feeling
like, hello, everyone. I'm feeling quite Coors Light today.
Feeling I should be rewarded for trekking back in this heat, I give a shout and start walking. Indeed, there's nothing like a beer in the summertime. I think this is the same background of the previous game.
I was about to say, it kind of looks like it.
So yeah, the dude reused
reuse
art.
assets when you can. Go for it. I have no problem with that.
This is technically the third game he made. The second one I couldn't get to work, but that one's not based on Miku, so I was like, whatever. Indeed.
It's also a Rule 34 game, too.
You could have left that part out. It wasn't actually a Rule 34 game. Actually, that one did have like a slightly censored but fan servicey type image, if I remember correctly.
Oh, fan service.
Indeed, there's nothing like a beer in the summertime. I don't like alcohol, so I don't agree with you. That being said, I don't want to drink too much, so a 500 milliliter should be sufficient. Broken
That's a
English.
half liter.
He's gonna drink half a liter of
half liter. That's about 16 ounces. That's a tall boy. That's a tall boy.
This dude can pound it back. Only I'm fastidious about the way I drink it. I pour it into a frozen glass and drink it right after getting out of the bath.
Oh yeah.
This is the summit of happiness.
Yay!
Hooray! Alcohol is the highlight of my day.
You know, I could definitely see the vibe. Like, can you imagine getting into a bath and you just drink your favorite beverage?
I haven't had a bath in a long time. I always just take showers.
I always take showers too, but I heard there's something special with baths every once in a while.
I think it depends upon the tub you get. If you got like one of those narrow tubs, just you can't freaking fit in it. You need like one of those jacuzzi things that the big houses have.
Oh yeah. One of the things I want to do once I get my own place, I want to get a hot tub.
Good luck. Those things are a bitch to maintain, from what I've heard.
I've heard that as well, but yeah, I've heard that as well.
And one more thing. If I could think of a good line, this would be the perfect summer commercial. Now that I think of it, I haven't had any requests like this year. I never know when or who or what kind of request will come my way. It's too late to think of the material at the time of the discussion. That's why I always have to be thinking of material.
Oh, the life of a fetish model.
Let's see now. For example, the most solid approach would be a popular male actor glistening with sweat and saying tastes great, I suppose. Something not just popular among the target female customers, but also unexpectedly popular among male customers.
You gotta make a man kind of like super big, you know. You kind of have to have a lot of muscle to be appreciated by the male demographic, you know. You gotta swoo the ladies and you gotta impress the men.
Fair, fair. Nowadays, they don't do the glamour girl in a swimsuit thing, I suppose.
Unless you're Hardee's.
No, I guess not. It might be an old cliche, but maybe there's time for retro too. I've got it. I'll have a woman full of energy drinking with gusto. They say the number of herbivorous guys grows with each year too. Oh, is that in reference to like Japan's herbivore men? Have you heard about them?
Is that like vegetarianism?
No, it's not exactly that. It's a group of men. It's a little hard to explain, but essentially they're guys who they're not trying to like really get anywhere in life. They just kind of want to exist and be able to do their hobbies. So they'll work like part-time jobs and then just go home to their apartments and watch anime and whatnot. They're not focused on maybe having a family or becoming successful.
I just found it on Wikipedia. You're pretty correct on that. It's a term used in Japan to describe young men who express little interest in getting married or being assertive in relationship with women.
It's a little similar to the MGTOW movement, although in MGTOW they normally they try and encourage, building yourself up to the best point you can, whereas herbivore men are just like, I just want to be somewhere where I'm comfortable.
Apparently it was coined by an author, and a philosopher defines herbivore men as kind and gentle men who, without being bound by manliness, do not pursue romantic relationships voluntarily and have no aptitude of being hurt or hurting others. Herbivore men are not without romantic relationships, but have a non-assertive, indifferent attitude toward desires of flesh.
I guess that's one way to put it. Travis in the chat. Oh yes, just how I love my women. Drunk as fuck.
So Travis is definitely not a herbivore male.
A woman.
I might be a herbivore male.
A woman exuding leadership and power, gulping down her drink under a blue sky. And one word. Decide.
Decide.
Yes, I think that's not too bad. Now all I need is a catchphrase. Oh,
okay, here we go.
Whoa! As soon as I hear her voice, I turn right around. Oh, was that Miku?
I guess that was an awkward voice for Miku. Hey, what's up, everyone? Oh shit, I forgot to change her voice.
My voice has been decalibrated. On a giant screen outdoor monitor is a dancing figure, a girl with long twin tails. Yep, Miku. A concert video. Her costume features bare shoulders and a short skirt. It's quite a suggestive design. Are you complaining?
No, he's just commenting. That's a comment. I don't think he's complaining one bit.
The guy wears glasses. He just kind of adjusts them slightly. Suggestive. But I don't mind.
It's all like steamy from
that, or maybe the cool more than cute look comes from the choreography.
Hey, you could be both cool and cute at the same time. They're not mutually exclusive, and I find that cute.
I think it's kind of hard to pull something like that off, so I would probably focus on one or the other.
I mean, I would much prefer cute. But if you could find both, that would be awesome. Or can you imagine someone who's trying their hardest to be cool? They're like, I'm not cute, I'm cool. That's cute.
Maybe.
Okay,
No,
just imagine
that's not
Miku in a leather jacket, okay? Trying to be cool, like she's in a biker gang.
Yeah, I don't see that working out too great.
You think that is cute, though?
I mean, Miku herself is cute, but her in a leather jacket, I'm like,
Imagine just a biker gang get up. That would be pretty cute. Like she has a bandana on her head. That'll be cute.
Someone draw that and we'll see if it works. It's because of the sharp look in her eyes. The look of someone with total confidence.
Confidence is cute.
Still, this is lousy. She's singing and dancing around in a confined camera frame. The camera doesn't even move to keep up with her. What are
Miku's
they doing?
Wild. She's trying to escape.
God damn it! Stick to the choreography we practiced!
She's left sharking it.
I'm too free of a spirit!
The camera work is laughably amateur, like someone with hardly any experience.
You know about Left Shark, right?
Left
You
shark?
heard about that?
No.
I'll do it real quick. During the Super Bowl halftime show one year, Katy Perry had a choreographically fail where one of the two sharks that was supposed to dance kind of went rogue, kind of forgot the dance moves and just started doing whatever the hell he wanted to. And now the internet refers to him as Left Shark. Miku is now Left Shark.
Is this an official? No, this is a fan-made visual novel. Using only low camera angles like this just doesn't capture her powerful performance.
Low camera angle, I think they're trying to capture something else, my dude.
Oh yeah, it's blatantly obvious that he's trying for sex appeal with all the panty shots and such.
See? Even he knows.
He's using that angle way too much. Isn't he, even if he's aiming for it to be sexy, it needs to look a little more natural. I mean, is she supposed to be that, is she supposed to be that genre of idol? I don't think so. You can tell by her facial expressions. Besides, her movements her movements showed that she isn't aware of it. She watches back her own concert video. Who the fuck was on my panties the whole time?
I like to imagine Miku is just this sweet, innocent thing on camera, and then when the camera shuts off, she's just a total bitch. She's just throwing shit at everyone.
Who hired a Discord mod to be my cameraman?
Miku, I swear, this is the 5th cameraman. Please don't fire him.
Besides, I read that. Hey, if you keep moving that way, they'll see your... I gulp spontaneously. What the heck am I doing? The startled passersby turn around and stare at me.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oops, I didn't realize.
Yeah, keep laughing, weirdo.
I try to feign a smile as I leave the area.
I'm just trying to give ambiance to the looker-bys.
They had gathered around.
Oh no, not they.
I look up at the sky and sigh deeply. Miku, huh? If I close my eyes, I can picture that image clearly. Frankly, I don't know much about the music business.
I'm just imagining him closing his eyes. He's looking at that cursed Miku gif. He's like, Miku, was it?
More precisely, I don't have as much of an interest in it. I just see music as one of the components needed to make a film. Even so, I'm familiar with the name Miku. She looks like a 15 or 16-year-old girl, but she isn't human. She's a female-style android. Owing to her uniqueness, I've been able to see Miku in all sorts of places.
Everywhere I go, I see her face.
On TV, on the internet, all over town, I keep seeing her.
When you got a crush on a Yamaha synthesizer.
Hey, if it's got a cute face. Never mind. The android
Not in 4K, my dude.
Oh well. I consider my dry remark. It's understandable. Because I don't have a particularly good impression of androids.
I'm more of an Apple man myself.
Okay, I see what you did there. In fact, I don't think androids are a good subject for photography. Anything could be a good subject for photography. Okay, maybe not anything. I guess it just depends upon what your plans to do with the photography is.
Yeah, it kind of depends. I think there's always an audience for whatever type of art.
Once you give them the initial instructions, there's no further discussion needed. They immediately give you the exact movement, poses, and facial expressions. But you see, that's the thing that bothers me the most. All the jobs I've been assigned up till now, all the work I've done up till now, makes me feel that it's all useless. first thing that comes to mind with modeling is how to get your subject to understand what to do easily. I think of that as part of the job. But with her, with Miku, you can wrap up the filming right away without any trouble.
I think he's the only artist who is completely upset by like the person like giving them references.
Everything is perfect. No wrong moves, the ideal smiling face. Just look for what you need, and you've got it. A perfect world. A bland world. No happy accidents. Certainly no contrasting opinions. It's no fun. And I get what he means.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, I've refused every assignment involving Miku or any other androids. Or at least made it clear that I prefer not to do them. That's how it's been up till now. But she's my assignment this time, huh? How
You
I
fired
roll.
all the other photographers. You're the only one left on our book.
I swear, if this one's a Discord mod, somebody's getting murdered.
Miku, please, you murdered 5 people already.
And I'll murder 5 more until you find me a photographer that's not a damn Discord mod.
Miku, we can't keep covering this up.
Then find me
corruption-
somebody who works right.
Our corruption can only go so far, Miku.
Just pay off the government, that will be fine. Though I've turned down those jobs before, this time it was an offer I couldn't refuse. Needless to say, my heart's not in it. Certainly, I won't do anything about it. I'll just do this wretched job perfectly. Miku can bully me. Okay.
Is this the running meme of this playthrough so far? It's just Miku's a bitch off camera.
We'll have to
Because
see
I'm
how
all
she
for
is.
this.
Imagine, like, we'll have to see how she is in the actual game. We have yet to actually see her yet.
I hope so.
We just get it right. She's a raging bitch.
She's a raging bitch.
It's all going to be the same, no matter who takes the pictures. Whatever instructions I give will turn out perfectly. Film will be perfect, and it will have nothing to do with me being the one who works on it.
Hey, just take the money, man.
What a boring job.
Take the money.
But a job is a job, and I'm getting paid for it, so I'll be working with an android, so there won't be any hassle. Let's just get this over with.
He's gonna find out that this Miku is actually the real deal, and he's gonna fall in love, and they're gonna make beautiful android babies because she's actually an android. Plot twist.
What was the plot twist? You cut out a little bit.
Oh, sorry. I said the plot twist is he's gonna find out that this Miku is actually not an android, and they're gonna fall in love, and they're gonna make beautiful android babies because the plot twist is she's actually an android all along.
An android that can have babies?
Yes,
I'm listening.
I'm pretty sure those exist.
Well, there is such a thing as artificial wombs, so
Yay!
what's the point of it anyway? They just use digitized vocal data transported over a musical scale, using a voice synthesizer to artificially produce sound waves. I don't understand what's so interesting about getting some device like that to sing. You don't have to hire a professional singer, so...
It's the character that you made is the genius part, not necessarily the technology.
Exactly. I mean, if you don't have any, like, way to record singing, or if you can't sing yourself, why not... Excuse me, I ate pasta before this. Why not? Why not have the machine sing?
Let the cute-faced machine sing, damn it.
Exactly. What is that big a deal when androids sing? Her expression earlier, that was surely the result of some producer's motion data. On the outdoor monitor, after a lengthy prelude, Miku finally begins to sing. No reason to stick around for this. Maybe I'll make it maybe I'll make it 2 beers today. Giving a sideways... What?
They forgot to take the spaces.
I noticed. Giving a sideways glance to the crowd slowly gathering in front of the outdoor monitor, I walk away.
I like to imagine it's a bunch of like boomers that have no clue what's going on screen. Like, is that a real lady? It's like, no, it's an android. Oh,
Hey, we already meet Miku.
Hey, what's going on here? Why isn't it working? I'm doing what I always do.
smack.
It's not working. Darn this thing!
Let me make sure, okay, so escape is how you get rid of the text box. Good to know.
Just save that for the future.
Sure, why not?
Why am I not getting any response? Maybe it's broken?
Miku, please stop kicking the producer.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Well, that's no good. I better calm down a little. It isn't like me to get mad over something like this.
Oh, so we play in both of their perspectives? Interesting.
I guess so.
Right! At a time like this, one should read the manual. Heh, a girl like me can do such a perfect job. Handles her preparations rather differently. Let's see, now where did I put it? I believe it's on a memory stick in my bag. Here it is! I need to plug it into the USB port and... Wait, what good will it do if the PC won't work in the first place?
That's what you were trying to turn on?
Not the production control list. It was personal computer.
She can't turn on the computer? Wow.
Oh. Now I've done it. I wonder where it went flying off to.
Oh, I thought
She threw the computer out of the room.
I thought for a second, like, she just came to the realization, oh yeah, that's not gonna work. How did you fail so bad that the thing went flying?
I'd better look for it. Say, it's dark in here. I wonder when the lights are going to come on.
Miki, you have to turn on the... What's this paper on the wall?
What is this paper on the wall?
Miki's
Last
so...
person out, shut off the electric panel.
That face.
That face.
Does not compute. Hey, Bonfire, how you doing?
Then the main power switch is off, right? And that also has to be the reason the PC doesn't work. Why didn't someone tell me that earlier? Jeez. Oh well, what I need to do now is... As I recall, the power panel is located by the entrance. There it is!
She's about to electrocute herself.
This should do it, right? No electricity. I wonder if I flipped the wrong one. Then how about this one?
Miku, this is the last time you're in charge of the execution. The guys sit in the electric chair for way too long.
Not that one either. Alright then, let me try the next. Oh! Looks like that was it. Now the power is good, and the PC should be...
You gotta push the power button on the PC.
How come I have to do stuff like this anyway? I'm supposed to be the singer. Doing things like this should be a lackey's job.
I think we were right.
We are right all along!
We
Hell
were
yeah!
right again! She's a raging bitch in this!
Yes! Hey, I know how to call it. When I call it, when I see one, I see one.
have any lackeys in the first place?
Maybe because you killed
Mickey,
them all.
you keep firing them and killing them. You say that virgin blood is good for your body, so you kill them.
There's no end to the supply of virgins on Discord, that's for sure.
We're filming today, aren't we? I'm positive it's today. I checked it 6 times before I went to sleep yesterday, and another 3 times this morning. We were supposed to start at 9, right? I know we were. I confirmed it a total of 9 times. There are 9 occurrences stored in my memory, so it's impossible to be wrong. Then why?
Link to just drew Biker Miku if you want to see it.
Oh. All right, here.
Super cute.
Let me go ahead. Let me put this up on the screen share real fast. Come on, XSplit, work with me. All right.
Just thinking about it.
Here we go. Here we have Biker Miku. Yeah, I'm not convinced.
You're not convinced?
Linktoon, good work and all. I'm not convinced the biker shirt works with Miku. No.
I think so.
I do not think so. But good art, honestly. Really good job.
I have the answer. It's because my lackey is late. I don't believe it! How disgraceful!
I should fire them.
There's nothing more irritating than this. How many times have I pounded on the desk?
Oh my gosh, we were completely and totally right.
What? What were we right about this time?
No, that she's a raging bitch. She's pounding on the furniture.
No, we established that.
She's a full-on diva now. I love it.
Enough that my hand has started to hurt. Oh well, I'll have to do it all myself. No way, it's too annoying. There's no one else here. There's no choice. I have to do it myself. There's a faint light starting up the equipment. Seems okay. Now my vocals should be okay. Next is the lighting. But maybe there's no need for lighting if there's no one else here?
You have no idea what you're doing.
As if! If I'm going to sing, then I'm going to have a spotlight on me. Guess I'll have to do this too. First, setting up the stand. Ugh, it's heavy! Upsy daisy! Now that's done. Now to do the same thing on the other side. Don't tell me. Now I have to carry this one over there? This thing is really heavy! Just one spotlight will be good enough.
You have no knowledge of 3-point lighting, do you?
Just look into those eyes and tell me there's another thought other than singing going through that head.
Actually, I can see slight murder desires.
Okay, fair. Okay, other than singing and murder desires, there's nothing much going on in there.
I can see it's been 2 weeks since I fired somebody. I should get on that.
She's basically, okay, new lore for this game. She is the daughter of the Terminator.
I'll be back. He said he was going to get milk and he never came back.
He went to the past. It's such a bummer.
New lore, Miku has daddy issues. Oh.
That is the Terminator and she has daddy issues.
Daddy said he was gonna go get milk. He never came back.
Saying he's looking for a girl named Sarah Connor. Who's this bitch?
Who's this bitch? my daddy left me for? One spotlight will be good enough. Alright, now that's all set up. The one at my feet has already been turned on. I wonder if it was controlled by that electric panel. Huh? It's a little bit off. I need to go more to the left. Yo! Hot!
Cute.
Miku being in pain is cute. That's what you're saying?
I plead the fifth.
Gosh! What's with that? What's with that? Hold on. I could burn myself on that, couldn't I? Well,
I found a new idea of torture!
Well, anyway, that's enough for the lighting. Next... Huh? I haven't a clue.
You little dicks.
Death and destruction and singing. That's the only thing going on in that head.
Leave the single most important thing out of it. Leave the single most important thing out of where I can see it. I wonder where it is. Let's see. It must be in a drawer somewhere. No, not here either. Darn it, where the heck is it? Drawers. There's way too many of them here. Jeez. It should be stored in a place that's easy to find. Okay, I've had it. I don't need a mic. Music! Music! This will start the music, right? I wonder how you get it to play. Huh. I lucked out that time.
She actually got it to... Wow, okay. Okay, and that's where that chapter ends. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Damn! Out of all the times to get caught because of a traffic accident! And right before my stop, too! Truthfully, I should have arrived at the studio long ago. I'm cutting it so close! Please let me make it on time! Another red light. Nothing is going right today! I stare at the light, pleading for it to change. Huh? Out of the corner of my eye, I see a blind person walking with a stick. Too bad, so sad! I gotta book it! He's walking on the yellow line meant for visually impaired people, but there's a bicycle blocking the way. Oh no, not when I'm in a hurry! But this is bad. Really bad. An emergency situation to be sure. Somebody! Looking around, it doesn't seem like anyone notices. Or even if they do notice, they're pretending not to.
Lasai.
No joking. This is going to be bad. Anyway, it's about 2 weeks prior. We're having a flashback right in the middle of his episode? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
What's up with this music?
I don't know.
Hey, it's me. Been a while.
Sasaki-san, or Sasaki. Yeah, okay, Sasaki. It's been a long time. Over the phone, I heard an old familiar voice. Sasaki-san is the one who taught me the fundamentals of CG and camera work. My mentor, you might say.
Wait, what does san mean? Is that male?
I think
Oh, right there.
it's-
There we go.
With a bear-like physique, encourageously? Am I saying that right?
I think so.
Encourageously matched with his delicate, expressive skill. There's only one or two in the industry that can compete with him.
Heard the rumors. You've had a lot of business recently, huh?
Oh, not so much. I still have ways to go. No, I'm not being modest.
Saying that, you are being modest. When someone offers the word of praise, just accept it.
Thank you. So what are you calling me about today?
Have you heard about this bitch named Miku? I got a job for you.
But I thought everybody
She killed it.
I thought everybody who worked for her went missing.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling you. Another person went missing. And you're next up, my friend.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be out of town for the next 3 years.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about a job.
A job, you say?
Yeah, Thursday of the week after next, the 16th. It's a photo shoot. How about it?
If it's a favor for you, Sasaki-san, I can hardly refuse.
I see. That's a big help.
So, what kind of job is it?
Oh, you'll be filming a promotional video.
What? To be honest, when I heard this, I hesitated a moment. My regular job is producing commercials. I've never done anything like produce a PV by myself. He should know that.
You can't do it?
Well, I hate to say it, but why me anyway?
You filmed that commercial at the beginning of the spring, didn't you?
You mean the tea ad? This year I'd filmed a tea commercial with the slogan, "Taste of First Love." Though I say so myself, recently I've been confident of my work in this field.
Yes, that one. It was an interesting concept. The Super Bowl look.
What? Zeke?
I'm still here.
Okay, your joke cut out.
Oh, that's weird.
Yes, because on that one, I didn't use pro actors, but just average high school students. Because I wanted to shoot a scene with an unrehearsed ordinary couple, I took a risk on that job. Naturally, having them say their lines in that manner would have revealed their lack of skill.
See, so that's why you cut the sound.
Yes, it goes against the modern way of doing it, but I decided to try and get an effect like the silent movies of the 1920s.
Oh, so our main character pushes boundaries.
Ah, a brave man. Luckily, the sepia-colored images match the image of the tea, and it seemed to have a rather positive result on the advertisement.
You know, sometimes that's all it takes for advertisements. You know, something weird and different will definitely stick in people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
It was a surprise! You did well!
Thank you very much. It makes me glad when Sasaki-san praises me. He doesn't give compliments easily, so I know he means it.
And the main point is, the client liked that commercial as well.
Huh? You don't say. And somehow it seems that the commercial didn't only sell tea, but also my reputation. And that my work had merit in being true and honest. And I was glad to hear that. But despite that, I feel like I'm being led on. But this job was originally assigned to you, right? Even if the other party is interested in me.
Now, this is no time to be bashful. Times like this, you gotta grab the jobs when you can.
You always did tell me that.
When you see an opportunity, grab it.
True to his words, I heard often about his powerful self-marketing when he was younger.
I was on that grind, young lad.
So you'd think it's unlikely he'd let an apprentice of his take one of his jobs. As always, Sasaki-san is a big-hearted man. Just shooting a PV should be okay, right? If I can do it with what I've learned up till now.
I can count on you.
Who's the singer? Is it someone I know?
No, she got a foreign name. On something or another.
You were always bad with alphabetic names, but please try to remember what it was.
Something that's become popular lately. I think... Oh, maybe it's Andromeda or something like that?
I think it's
One of those,
Andromeda.
Andromeda or something like that?
Andromeda, huh? Is that as in the one in chain? Is that as in the one in chains, or as in the terminal station? My mentor is lousy at English. Whatever it is, I bet it's not Andromeda. But looking back at this point, Sasaki-san was already trying to set me up.
No, that's not it. Let's see. It was an android. I can't remember as well as I get older.
Huh? Android? Wait, And so, with that one word that Sasaki-san finally said, I found myself at a loss for words. But Sasaki-san, you know that androids...
Move and respond to your commands precisely. And what could possibly be interesting about that?
It's a complaint I heard from Satsuki-san many a night at the tavern, back in his assistant days. I expect Sasaki-san didn't enjoy jobs involving androids any more than I did. In fact, I think even my current dislike of androids is in large part due to my association with Sasaki-san. So why would Sasaki-san... What's going on? Working with androids isn't like you, Sasaki-san.
Well, there's some small things.
Some small things. That's not a reason. But however much I press him, Sasaki-san isn't going to tell me the real reason.
You can't do it? I thought if anyone could do it, you could.
Well, but...
Take advantage of your youth by working hard, as they say.
That's easy for you to say, since you've never worked with an android before.
Is that so?
In the end, he kept dodging my questions, refusing to give up before I did. Essentially, it's, there's a job I don't want to do, but I can't turn it down, so I'll palm it off to an apprentice. His motive was apparent to me, even over the phone. But I really don't want this job, even if it's a request from my mentor. I'll stand my ground and keep objecting.
Since when have you become so picky about jobs you take?
Bro, she's a murderer.
Details.
So, the last thing he does is shout at me. Man, it's always like this. At the end, his true motive comes across.
Something you haven't done before will be a good experience. And you might just see something in a way you've never seen before. Am I wrong?
That might be true. It is true that no job Sasaki-san gave me has ever been completely useless. I am frankly grateful for the opportunities for growth I've been given. In this business, Satsuki-san, who believes you have to get all you can while you can, is thoughtful about providing them to his proteges. Well, no one else but Sasaki-san would go this far in saying it, and it would be ill-mannered to flatly refuse. Should I just go out on a limb and trust him? Alright, I'll do it. This will be one more life experience. I'll trust it will somehow be useful.
Oh, you will?
Yes.
All right then. About the time and place.
The day, Thursday after next. The time, 9 a.m. The place, the studio next to the university grounds. You say the theme is a holiday for sweetness? Well, it sounds just right for... Hold on, don't make me sick! Alright, I got it. And I'll be going.
Oh, just one more thing. That'll make you happy. She's quite a looker.
I won't get my hopes up. Ultimately, it feels as though I was pushed into this by Sasaki-san. Well, once I've accepted it, I'll have to go through with it. I'll try my best not to disappoint Sasaki-san. But a holiday for sweethearts? Huh. And that, with an android? Well, working with an android, it shouldn't be too difficult. Well, I'll do a good job in order to avoid future troubles. And now we're back to him running for dear life. Darn it! More desperate than ever, I run with all my might towards the studio. Anyone watching me would know that I have no physical strength to speak of.
Physica.
But if I'd known what was going to happen, I would have been running and exercising every day. Because the life I've been leading is the polar opposite of a healthy one. Even yesterday, I was working late. What's the time? 8:55! I'm supposed to be there at 9. I may or may not just barely make it. If I'm late on my first day, that'll make a piss-poor impression, won't it? And why did I have to stop and help someone even now, when I'm this late as it is? Taking someone all the way to the ticket gate at the station, which might have been meddling too far anyway. Oh well, no point crying over spilt milk. I got a thank you out of it, so at least I don't believe I was being a nuisance. I suppose people ought to always take time to help each other. Hey, wait a minute! Now that I think about it, today I'll be working with an android, won't I? She's not human, so I shouldn't bother her, right? She won't complain if I'm late. She'll wait for me until I get there, no matter how long it is.
Just sharpening her knives.
Anyway, she'll probably be at the studio right on time, without being off by so much as a second. Hey, what are you saying, stupid? I shake off an instant the thought that arose in my mind. That still doesn't change the fact that I'm late. This and that are two different things. Whoever the other party is, it doesn't change the fact that it's rude. No more thinking. I just have to run at full speed ahead. I shake off this nothing can be done attitude. I may have a reason for being late, but even so, this particular time it seems to have got me aggravated. Or maybe more like discouraged. And it's times like that when further misfortune befalls you. But that won't happen, will it? I have a bad feeling about this. Anyway, I have to get to the studio as quickly as I can. Huh? Oh, hey. I'm finally here. It's 9:08. I guess I made it after all, huh? Barely. I try to catch my breath. Huh? I think I hear sounds.
This is your funeral song.
Is that singing?
Oh, do you like your funeral music? Now hold still and I'll make this as painless as possible.
That's odd. This place is soundproofed. Even if someone's already singing, nobody would ordinarily leave the door wide open. Never mind that now. Anyway, I have to get inside the studio fast. Summoning my last bit of willpower, I start running at full speed again toward the studio.
What's going on with your eyes?
Sorry I'm late. What? As I leap breathlessly into the studio, an unexpected scene unfolds before me. What's going on here?
Oh no, the diva's singing. Who would have thought?
In the center of the studio stands one lone girl. And she's singing by herself.
Did you watch the SnapCube video about Sonic Riders?
No.
To spoil it a little bit, right at the end, they start going into Gmod, and Hatsune Miku becomes like the main villain. And one of them just shouts, "It's Hatsune Miku!" And she has a rocket launcher, if I remember correctly.
This is the girl that, just now, I was thinking I didn't want to get involved with. It's... Miku? She's different than I imagined. For an android to have a voice like this. Is this really an android?
Am I an android too?
Are we all just machines? She sings with such feeling. Incredible. The girl singing in front of me, I can only stare at her, as if everything else has been taken away. Huh. Oh, she stopped. I wanted to hear the end of the song. Huh? Seems like she's glaring intensely at me.
Who are you?
Huh? Surely Sasaki-san told her who I was. How do you do? I'm the person who will be shooting your PV.
Are you serious?
Pardon?
I can't believe that someone who thinks they're going to shoot my PV would dare to arrive late! Did you forget about taking your job seriously? Though, now that I get a good look at you, you have the face of someone who would forget after taking 3 steps.
Oh my gosh, that derpy face.
Derpy Miku.
Derp Miku.
What? What kind of personality programmed is she running? Anyway, would an android ever act like this? I'm starting to question a lot of different things right now. I apologize for being late, but at least you should be willing to listen to the reason why.
Just a minute, you. I tried to be...
Magnanimous. Oh.
Just a minute, you. I tried to be magnanimous, and you're taking advantage of it!
Her behavior up till now. That was being magnanimous?
Then I'll listen. Explain the reason to me.
Well, actually... But the words get stuck in my throat. I decide not to go through with it.
What is it? Out with it!
In the end, no matter what excuse I give, it doesn't change the fact that I was late. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Now what are you saying?
Watching
son?
Miku!
Oh, hey! She is.
Watching Miku!
Hooray!
Now what are you saying suddenly?
Well, regardless, I was late.
Huh. You should have just been meekly apologetic like that from the start. Now hear this and remember it.
What are we playing? This is a Hatsune Miku fan visual novel.
Under no circumstances shall you arrive later than me. Anyway, I waited 3 hours today, you know.
3 hours? You're telling me you've been here for 3 hours?
That's right. It's important to be ready on time. Even elementary schoolers know that these days.
Even so, weren't you 3 hours early?
Huh? Isn't that obvious? Naturally, being a pro, I want to warm up my voice before a singing session. We'll be shooting a PV, right? I suppose that because you'll be doing editing, the sound won't be recorded along with the film. But still, I don't want to sing unless my voice is perfect.
Oh, I see. Well, I suppose a singer doesn't have to make some preparations, or does have to make some preparations. But to be making those preparations so early?
Our mentor did us dirty. Like, seriously, he could have warned us beforehand. You know?
You could have warned me. What was his name? Sasaki-san?
Satsuki-san's just laughing in the corner. Got you good, bitch!
Her manager must really be tough. Come to think of it, I don't see any sign of a manager. There's no one else here. Is she her own manager? That'd be cool.
To plan ahead of time so that things go smoothly is essential. And, hey, are you listening to me?
I just wanted to ask one thing.
You've got a lot of nerve interrupting me when I'm speaking.
What was that?
Listen, you don't get to say anything until I give you permission. If you wish to speak, raise your hand.
Yes, ma'am. Without a second thought, yes, ma'am.
What a wonderful personality she has. But still, she's the one I've been assigned to film. She's the singer here. And I was late, so at this point, I may as well be obedient. Then, I have a question.
All right, let me hear it.
Why are you the only one here? Where's your manager? Miku seems like a bitch. We were predicting she would be a bitch before we even got to her point in the game. She's a raging bitch.
I came without him.
Oh, okay. Huh? You came without him?
He can't come here if he's dead.
Because he had a lot of nerve, allowing some brutish bear of a guy to try and film my PV.
Huh? That would be Sasaki-san. Maybe he really hated this assignment, so he forced it on me. That couldn't be though. Right?
And if that's the case, I thought I would prefer a younger guy anyway.
Miku looks over me carefully. What?
Miku's just like, I could just look at you and decide that you have a nano penis.
Oh, you...
That face is she's judging us hardcore. The main character.
You know how it, how it said Miku and then Miku stares at me? Mm-hmm. I'm willing to bet in the original text it probably said G. You know, like how in anime they'll make that sound when they're like staring intensely at something. Any anime fan will know what I'm talking about. Is she going to complain about me too, and lose me in this assignment? Or is she going to complain about me too and lose me this assignment? On the other hand, I wouldn't really care. What are you sighing for? 46 points. What? 46 out of what exactly?
500.
What points?
You didn't pass. A failing grade. Supplementary lessons.
Your specialty is supposed to be singing, but you know how to... But all you know to... Your specialty is supposed to be singing, but all you know to talk about are useless things.
How dare you! Just who do you think you are?
Oh? Shoot. I accidentally said just what I was thinking. So what?
So this is coming out, this whole interaction is coming out great.
I mean, he's not taking too much of her crap, so it's interesting. So what? She's so arrogant she deserves it. Same to you. Who do you think you are?
Obviously, I'm Miku-sama.
Oh. Sama's it's a phrase. It distinguishes superiority.
Oh, okay. I'll have to lean on you for a lot of the anime shit.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm Miku-sama.
What? Miku-sama? How much has How much has she been spoiled by the office in order to act this way?
And listen up. My manager isn't coming to the PV shoot, so instead, you will be handling the miscellaneous tasks. Got it?
What?
Isn't that obvious? You accepted this job, didn't you? It was decided then.
I never heard anything about this kind of mental exhaustion. Then, next time I'll also have to come 3 hours early. Oh, I get it. Then, next time I'll also have to come 3 hours early?
Of course!
What am I supposed to do for 3 hours?
To work for me, operate equipment for me, and so forth. If you do things halfway, you won't be filming me.
Up till now, I've only seen her when she's singing. Who knew she would have had this kind of personality? Allow me to properly translate. Who knew she would have been such a raging bitch? Come to think of it, she's almost never seen in public, other than her performances. Don't tell me. It's in order to hide this personality of hers? Her fucking makers and managers hate her so much that they don't allow her to go like out in public.
They reel her around like a Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs. They have her in a straitjacket. They just wheel her around to place to place.
What is it? Do you have a problem?
It's a possibility. There are so many problems, I don't know where to begin.
You've already got a failing grade, and you're still complaining?
Like, bitch, I can't go any lower.
Honestly, what kind of upbringing did you have that resulted in this?
If you be quiet and listen for a second.
With your attitude, I have no choice but to complain about you.
What?
I'm speaking to the manager.
He said, let me know if there are any problems. Just call and we'll fix it the same day. And he also said, estimates are free.
That's a very kind insurance company, isn't it? I suddenly remember the phone call earlier. If I refuse now, I'll likely have to hear that angry voice again. I either deal with this bitch or I deal with that prick. I don't win. Not only that, he might assail me at home, carrying a bottle along and lecturing me all the way till next morning.
So, do you have any problems?
That's getting chewed out. Like, can you imagine, like, your boss coming to your place and he brings lunch and dinner because he's going to chew you out for that long?
Oh my God.
That's some next level chewing out.
That's like, I would be questioning if I had died and gone to hell at that point.
Your boss just, like, knocks on the door. He's like, hey, idiot. I got you something. He pulls up a bag of McDonald's. He's like, we got some burgers. We're going to have a talk.
Oh, no. No, I don't. Even if I complained, it would be useless. This world has all this contrived against me from the start. Damn it all. All right, fine. I understand. I'll do it.
Huh. Well, I'm glad we understand each other.
Yeah. Just as you say, Miku-sama.
I feel that I'm being cheated somehow. Well, whatever. Let's not waste time with useless things. All the more since someone arrived late.
I'm starting to think of something.
What?
Was someone supposed to be the I think that might be a like missing text file.
It could be a bad text file, actually.
Yeah, I think the main character was supposed to have a name.
From what I remember, there was actually there was an update to this game. There was like a version 1, which the English patch was released for, and then there was like something 1.6, I couldn't find version 1, so I think the text file just doesn't fully work with this. I think this patch doesn't fully work with this version of the game, but it seems to work well enough.
It seems to be working enough. I'm noticing that it's kind of happening like when the character's name is supposed to be brought up. The game doesn't know what to put in there, so it just puts the like the default.
Maybe this game could use a remake. She just casually insults me.
Did you say something?
I didn't say anything.
I could read your mind.
I suppose not. There's nothing in my log.
She must have some device for conveniently altering the data then.
Well then, let's hurry up with it. Do you have a proper theme in mind?
Yeah. A holiday for sweethearts.
Excuse me? Is that supposed to refer to me?
Well, that was the idea.
What? An android girlfriend? That's sickening.
I don't agree.
She is calling you out. She's looking at you, GCD, and she just looks like, you seriously simping for me? Really? And you know, I'm just a bunch of like synthetic voice modifiers. Why are you simping for me?
At the end of the day, I got you to look at me.
Miku just shows up with a blindfold next time. It's like, I refuse to look at you now.
Is there a tulip garden in your head?
No, actually, it wasn't my idea.
It's preposterous! How could you put me in anything so stupid?
Well, I can't really argue there. Her singing voice, looks, and behavior are all correct. I had been seeing her as nothing other than a human being, even though she's an android. I'm not going to imply that an android can fall in love.
Jeez, whatever. So, do you have an image ready for the PV? Let me see it.
Yeah. I pull a USB memory stick out of my bag and hand it to Miku. Well, this should be easy for an android. She still not know how to use it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh boy. Even if she were a normal human, she must be able to operate a PC enough to display an image on the screen. Although I don't understand it completely, the gist is that the film frames need to contain some detailed directions. Upon inspecting the USB memory into the Android's built-in port, the image can be recognized immediately. Once the image is detected, it can be converted directly into motion data, so that I don't have to give explicit directions when filming.
Is this guy seriously just describing how a USB works?
I guess so. I mean, I think this novel is like 10 or more years old, so...
Holy shit, so they're like, okay, I gotta explain what a USB is just in case these weebs don't know what I'm talking about.
Pretty much. Whew. With Miku's high-handed personality, I wonder what might happen. But surprisingly, it looks like things will end up pleasantly enough.
What's this?
Just what it looks like. A USB memory stick.
What am I supposed to do with it?
You insert it?
Oh, Miku is the cutest boomer.
Now, what's that thing called again? You know, in that place? Your drive?
That's the thing, this is weird. Oh, she's about to, like, smack us.
Huh?
Come on, what's it called? That place where,
Huh? What? Insert? That place? What?
I'm saying that we take my thing and Oh, gracious. I'm saying that we take my thing and stick it in yours, and then your body will be trained, according to the motion data, and... Oh, for the love of God. She just hit him!
You jerk! Pervert! Sicko! What the heck are you thinking?
Please tell me this. I like to imagine this is in the files called pervert music.
What are you talking about?
What? This is sexual harassment!
What the? I don't even know what you're talking about! A while later, I guess. I'm not sure why, but apparently Miku misunderstood something. It's taken quite a while, but the misunderstanding has been cleared up and she calmed down. Anyway, all you had to do was say so from the beginning.
At least keep that in mind then. It should be part of your basic education.
Yeah. Nevertheless, it surprised me that Miku has no function for handling external data. On the contrary, apparently Miku works completely standalone without connecting to external equipment. Oh, $10 from Spencer Cruz.
Thank you, Spencer.
Just another reminder that you and Zeke are rock stars. Ah, thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Spencer.
I wouldn't even have thought an android like that would exist in these times.
She's a boomer.
Seems like she's in a bad mood again. Here we go again. If I don't do something about it, it looks like it will be hard to get any filming done. Of all the... Why do I have to give that kind of consideration? I might as well be dealing with a human. Say.
What? If you have time to move your mouth, you can hurry and get things set up.
Yes, ma'am.
Jeez. She turns every word I say into an argument. No, calm down. I've dealt with other sassy models before now. Usually it's the youngest ones that are the hardest to deal with. She's not even that young. This is going to be another troublesome shoot, I guess. So far, the level of trouble is not too horrific.
You almost got charged with SA, my dude. How more worse can it get?
Murder?
Okay, fair. That implies that he almost got murdered in another shoot. He's just like, just another Tuesday, am I right, guys?
Let's see. At a time like this, let's get her to talk about her interests. Do you like to sing, Miku?
What are you talking about? That's obvious, isn't it?
You like jazz?
What specifically do you like about it?
Singing is everything to me. There are too many things for me to list them all.
Is that so?
Yes!
The conversation is at a standstill.
Well, are you still not ready? You demonstrate almost a total lack of skill.
Well, I don't quite understand it, but the system here is all messed up. Who would have done this? Somebody has really gone and screwed everything up.
I don't think I've ever seen a computer attached to the wall like this. Did you do? Was it like this when you got in, Miku?
Yes.
She just puts her hands behind her back, just starts whistling. It was like that before. Some baka came in here and destroyed it.
Stupid bakas.
Usually, everything is so precisely organized. Did the people who used it last do this? I plan to bring it up with management later.
I don't know anything about that.
I never said you did, Miku.
Aha! I haven't said anything yet.
Oh! Now, how about that?
It isn't necessary to tell management about this. You did this, didn't you, you little twit?
That's low!
Why, Hugh? Why, you practically blew the place up!
I don't know anything about it! looking at me like that? Anyway, I don't really know about those things. And I'm just a little...
Such a cute little face.
It's adorable. This is why I feel the way I do about amateurs. Well, I'll do something about it. Sheesh. It's hard to stay angry with her when she's sincerely feeling bad about it. Huh? There's no power to the equipment over here.
Really messed it up so bad.
Don't tell me you messed with the electrical panel too.
I didn't! At least, I don't think I did.
The equipment here is old. I'll go have a look at the electrical panel for a minute. I think we'll be able to start shooting soon, Miku, so go ahead and prepare for... Whoa! What is this? What is what? Oh! The power went out!
Hey! What is this? What's happening?
Calm down. Probably a breaker's been tripped. The lighting here is really consuming power, you see. The feeling I got before is that you randomly threw every switch you could find, right? And like I said, it troubles me when she has that sort of expression on her face. Though I can't see it clearly since the dark. Well, I shouldn't blame you. It's my fault for arriving late, right?
That's right. Now you get it.
It figures. Somehow or other, I feel that I know what it takes to get along with her. Anyway, it's hard for me to berate a girl who's feeling sad. No. Just a minute here. She's an android. An android! This is not a real girl in front of me. Phew, that was close. I almost lost myself there.
What? You just suddenly shook your head.
Huh? Oh, nothing.
Well, stop it. Doing something like that for no reason makes you creepy.
Not just
Calling you out.
Not just any android. This is an android that would calmly thrust a knife into your heart.
Just like Daddy would.
What is it?
Perhaps because of the dark, or because she realizes the trouble she's caused, Miku is acting frail. Now her tone of voice makes her sound like an abandoned cat, and the gap in her behavior is too wide. Well, wait a minute while I go check on the panel. Or are you scared of being alone in the dark?
What's that supposed to mean? Don't treat me like a child!
She's really scared? Despite being an android? Doesn't she have infrared vision? Seriously, what kind of program is it that makes her afraid of the dark?
Maybe she isn't an android after all along.
Damn it, I'm questioning things again!
I'm questioning life.
Honestly, there's no way I'd actually be scared. Now get the lights back on! Suppose I trip and hurt myself, what then? That's what I meant. I just didn't want it to happen if I moved around. It was because I was scared. Or it wasn't because I was scared.
Alright, I
Blood says
understand.
otherwise.
Well, be that as it may, at least she seems to have returned to normal.
Now then, the electric panel was in the hall.
That's him. Now then, the electric panel was in the hallway. Huh? The door won't open! The door won't open?
What? What are you talking about? Move out of the way! Huh? Huh?
Like, oh yeah, I duct taped it shut.
I thought you were going to stay put.
Never mind that now. Ugh!
Even though Miku pulls, the door won't budge. If even an android can't do it, then...
Hold on. You were thinking something rude just now, weren't you?
Huh? I wasn't thinking anything! Even in the darkness, I know Miku must be staring at me. So these days, androids even have a woman's intuition function. Oh, maybe
damn.
So these days, androids even have a women's intuition function? Anyway, not only are we in this situation, but the auto-locking door malfunctioned.
What? So you mean we're trapped in here?
Well, looks like it.
Hold on. What's going on here? How did this happen? Don't stand there. Do something.
For now, how about keeping calm?
You know, maybe you could like call 911 or something.
I can't believe this. It's just one problem after another.
Well, I'll take care of it somehow or other, okay?
What do you mean somehow or other?
Like I said, this time she seems hysterical. She isn't calm at all. Not like an android. Not at all like an android. But it isn't just her. I have had just about all I can take, too.
Like I said from the beginning, this is all your fault for being late.
I understand already. But could you not shout in my ear? Even normally, Miku's high voice easily penetrates into my head.
I've had it. Everything's gone wrong.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, power's back. Now we're okay, right?
No. It's only the emergency backup power. Doesn't seem to have affected the auto lock on the door.
In other words, nothing's been resolved.
Looks that way.
What now? You were going to do something, right?
Miku has lowered her voice, so perhaps having the lights back on calmed her. Well, to the extent that now she just looks peeved. Anyway, there's not much we can do. Not from here, anyway. For now, why don't I try calling the management company?
Yes, and do it quickly.
Okay. The management from this place. Do I have the number on my cell phone? Yes, I do. And the signal is good. Oh no, he's not gonna pick up.
Nope.
What are you doing? Hurry up and call.
I am, but I'm not getting anyone.
What? How come?
How should I know? Maybe they're out of the office on Thursdays.
What? Then what do we do?
Well, wait a minute more. They might just be too busy to answer.
Come on, hurry and...
Let me handle this for now. If you keep shouting, you'll hurt your throat.
Oh. Huh. Okay then. Let you handle it.
Miku sits down and sulks. Not gonna lie, I really love GCD's tsundere voice a lot. It's kind of cute, lol. Well, thank you. Now then, can I connect from here to there? Oh, they're answering.
Huh? Thank goodness.
Hello? We're currently in the... Huh? What? Today's a holiday, but you're there, aren't you? Isn't there something you can do? Ask the security company, and they'll be able to do something? Well, it will be a problem if they couldn't, though. Yeah. Yes. That's right. Yeah. So that last part was 0765? I'll try calling them. Thank you very much. They said to call the security company.
That's what it sounded like, I could tell.
Then just wait a bit longer. Hello. We're currently in... Well, we had a little trouble with the electrical panel, and the door automatically locked. Could you unlock it from there? It's impossible without coming here? And how long will it take? About 40 minutes? Yes, I understand. Sorry, but please try to make it as fast as you can. She's got a knife, man.
Like, you're about to die.
So it looks like we're stuck here for at least 40 more minutes.
It seems that way. Well, I have little choice. I'll just have to wait.
That would be good. I thought you might put up a fuss having to wait so long. And I was wondering what I should do.
What is that? Are you making a fool of me? At this point, I'm well aware that you're making a... At this point, I'm well aware that making a fuss won't change anything.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
Oh well, she's in a bad mood again, I guess. Well, maybe it's only natural. Having one trouble after another. But now that I think about it, wasn't she in a bad mood to start with? Several minutes later.
She's looking at you asking, do you have games on your phone?
Somehow, the atmosphere between us is as heavy as ever. Should I try talking to her again? But, given what happened before, I can't imagine it going well. Besides, her face shows without a doubt that she's still displeased with me.
I've had it.
Huh?
I've had it! I can't sit in a place like this!
Now, hold on. It's only been 10 minutes. Now, hold on. It hasn't even been 10 minutes. You said yourself it wouldn't do any good to make a fuss, didn't you?
That and this are two different things we're talking about.
Then I'd like you to explain what's different from what... Then I'd like you to explain to me what's different from what so that I can understand it.
Anyway, the time spent waiting is wasted. Let's start the shoot. Get everything ready.
If I could do that, I would be doing it already.
Why can't you do it?
Because there's no power to the equipment. Did you forget we can't get out of here?
Of course not. I remember. And whose fault is it? And whose fault is that anyway?
It's your fault.
How is it my fault?
Well now, who do you suppose was it that messed with the equipment and got us into this? Guilty as charged.
She's like, oh shit.
Oh.
Now do you get it? If so, then be a little patient. Man, what a troublesome android princess.
Well, anyway, I'm going to sing.
Hey, what are you doing?
I got it to work somehow before. If I do things randomly, it'll start working again.
Don't be ridiculous. Hey, stop that. Don't go crazy with the equipment.
About to blow up the entire studio.
I can't stand to let her cause any more trouble than she already has. I've got to restrain her by force.
Uh-oh. Things are about to get steamy.
Let me go!
Stop! That gear is very expensive. Hey, get your hand away from that. Don't hit it.
Then first you let me go, you pervert! Hey, why are you touching me?
Hey, quit
Oh, no.
fighting me! Stop! Whoa! With surprising arm strength, Miku struggles violently. If she struggles that much, she's going to knock us both over. Oh, look out!
Huh? What? Ah!
Ow! Hey, you alright? She looks pretty angry now.
She looks sad.
Somehow.
I guess depending on which way you look at it.
me?
I do not know because I cannot physically see my hands.
I think my hand's in between two pillows.
Huh?
Those aren't pillows!
Oh, I think my hand's between two pillows. Looks. Those aren't pillows! Where? Squeeze.
Squeeze that booty!
Man got a handful of Miku booty! Huh? The sensation of something soft, yet with just enough elastic resistance. Now you're gonna get charged, buddy!
Hey!
It's a sensation I remember but haven't felt in a long time. Stop squeezing it! Are you trying to go to jail? This is...
Wait! Stop! I say...
Dude! Why does he keep
sound
making it
effects.
way further?
The sound effects!
Come to think of it, I haven't had any steamed pork buns from the convenience store this year. Oh, so he was thinking of steamed buns.
Cut it out! You're just taking advantage of the confusion!
I think he's talking about the buns, like the booty.
No, he's talking about steamed pork buns.
Yeah, I know, buns. I'm kind of commenting on what buns are.
No, we're thinking... You sure that's not her tits? I don't know, to be specific. It could be
I
either.
think it's her butt.
Could be. Sorry!
Pervert! Don't talk to me!
That was something uncontrollable that happened.
What do you mean, uncontrollable? Give me an explanation in 27 characters or less!
27? What kind of half-baked,
This time's up! What? See? So don't talk to me. Being rude is one thing, but this is reprehensible!
My blood seems to rush right to my head. I got it. Sorry.
It's like, beg for me. Beg for forgiveness.
I guess saying anything now would be useless, huh? Regardless of how it came about, what happened afterward was clearly my fault. However, it was a nice sensation.
Sorry, he does not apologize for it. It's like, okay, maybe these androids aren't so bad.
Truly, if I hadn't been told, I wouldn't have known she was an android. Rather, even if I had been told, I wouldn't have believed it. I glance over at Miku. This isn't good. Why am I getting these strange ideas? What kind of ideas?
Panic fuck.
Hold on. What am I even thinking? Damn it. Odd kind of sweat is coming over me. Sweat? Huh? Even though they usually keep it cold in here, it's rather hot, isn't it?
It messed with the...
And they're
Oh,
flailing. They fucking smash the thermometer. What do you call it? Thermostat.
thermostat.
They smashed the thermostat, and now it's getting hot. Of course. On top of the cooling system being stopped, the stage spotlights are still on, raising the temperature. Now that I'm aware of it, it feels all the more hot. I wonder if Miku's okay. Well, of course, since she's an android. I glance at her again. Phew, it's hot in here.
Yes.
Huh? Yes? Miku is sweating? So she can perspire? Even though she's an android? I'm not sure if that's how you said it, but whatever. That's tremendously realistic. And sexy.
My man has a sweat kink.
Oh, gracious. That's right. That outfit of hers. The more I look at it, the more the design of it looks awesome.
My man is getting hornier and hornier. Miku, run! Run, Miku!
I steal another glance at Miku. The subtle way in which I can see, or which I can sometimes see, and sometimes not see, the exposed area under her arms. Oh, if I move to the right a little, I can see it. Glance. But I do feel that girls in a sweat is a particular fetish of mine. Oh, gracious.
Affirms it.
Oh, gracious. Lord, help us.
I love the world building here that we're getting from our main character.
Miku is in a weird purgatory where she's both organic and not organic and organic. I think she could actually just be a cyborg in this. You know, half human, half machine.
Pixel came at the right time, by the way.
Hello. Oh boy. If this is like a I can explain kind of moment.
That's every one of my streams. It's just basically I can explain.
Are we really reading a visual novel about a down bad man with a sweat kink? To be fair,
Yes. Yes, we are.
to be fair,
I'm not even going to complain. I'm not even going to like try to like justify it. Just own it at this point.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. We're going balls deep.
to be fair, we've played worse.
Way worse.
Corpse Party, Sweet Sachiko's birthday bash, for those who remember that. Glance. Hey, that would mean I'm a bona fide pervert! Calm down. I'm normal. Completely normal! Right. It's only natural for a guy to feel like this. In fact, I'm sure it's something encoded in our DNA. No, that's wrong! She's an android! An android! Glance.
Hey, what's with you lately?
So you noticed, Miku?
Well, of course I noticed.
Uh-oh.
And why are you suddenly speaking so politely to me? Are you feeling guilty about something?
Oh, you see, well, that's... Stay calm. I've nothing to feel guilty about, I think.
Anyhow, you've been thinking something lewd, haven't you?
Guilty as charged.
Why? Whatever do you suppose gave you that idea, Miku? No good. The more I try to hide it, the stranger my speech sounds.
Huh. I don't need to use a polygraph to know you're... I don't need to use a polygraph to know you're living. I can tell by the way you act.
Polygraph? Don't tell me you have a polygraph function!
Of course not. I'm designed for singing.
Oh, so you don't have that then. That really startled me.
What's with that look of relief on your face?
No, it's just, I have nothing to feel guilty about. Therefore, even if you don't have a polygraph, there's no problem, right? Right!
Press X to doubt.
X to doubt. I guess I should have lied and said that I did have it, right?
Whatever do you mean? I haven't done anything to feel guilty about. That's right, I haven't. In the first place, can androids lie?
What are you talking about? Of course we can. Don't tell me you believe some nonsense like 3 laws of robotics.
Or like
I have killed many people.
And I'll do
You
it
know
again.
the 3 laws. You know the laws of robotics.
no.
I don't know all the laws, but apparently it is a rule that one of the rules is robots cannot do harm to living organisms.
That's not true.
That's one of the laws of robotics. That's what they basically programmed. Like the first robots were programmed with that, or that's like kind of like the idea of it. I think they were kind of inspired by.
Yeah, programmed not to do harm, but it's not like they can't do harm.
Mm-hmm. They were programmed not to do harm. That's the whole thing. It's also a rule for like the manufacturers of the robots. The creators of it, I think they mainly went kind of as like a joke, so Terminator won't happen.
Don't tell me you believe some nonsense like the 3 laws of robotics. That's just part of some ancient story. I'm not going to gather together with others and hurl myself into a blast furnace either.
Is that so? I was positive it was true, though.
Oh, did you hear about there was a robot that was given human emotion?
And then it killed itself?
It killed itself within a few weeks.
It drove itself into a pond, didn't it?
Yes. It just drowned itself.
That's, sad.
It is sad. And also, apparently in Las Vegas, they have a couple robots just driving around. One robot decided it went for blood and destroyed another robot. So it was a robot-on-robot crime.
Yikes. So they can even do selfish things like that, huh?
Never mind that now. Did you see?
See? See what?
You did see, didn't you?
I have no idea what you mean.
I'll ask you one more time. You saw me, didn't you?
I'm sorry, I did see. I apologize with my head down against the floor. It's scary that an android could be so intense.
And you were thinking something dirty, weren't you?
I wasn't really.
You were thinking it, weren't you?
Well, I wasn't.
You were thinking about it, weren't you?
I'm sorry, I was. On the floor again. Yet further bowing and scraping on the floor. Sure, if I don't clear up this misunderstanding before we go on. It's Miku. I know she's got some severe punishment in store. Oh, in front of everybody.
Huh. You would have been better off admitting it from the start. Since I would have found out sooner or later.
I'm so sorry. I admit what I saw, but it was only instinct that made me... Wait, what?
What?
Just now, you said...
I'm saying that if you admitted it in the first place, you would have saved yourself a lot of torment by your own guilt.
You're not mad?
No, I'm not. I'm so attractive, it's only natural.
Oh my god.
Oh. Yikes. Huh? What was that?
You're fascinated by me, aren't you? Of course you would be, so there's no need to hide it.
What's with this overwhelming level of self-confidence?
Rather, it would be odd in the situation if you weren't thinking of something naughty.
What? Is that so? Well, if the person in question says so herself, then I guess it's okay. To be honest, even if she complains against me, even if she sues me, I can do nothing but apologize in this situation. If Miku's willing to let it go, then there's no reason for me to interfere. In fact, her narcissism seeming almost refreshing at this point, I'm willing to overlook it and not make a retort. If you
hadn't been thinking of anything like that, I wouldn't have thought you were one of those kinds of guys, and wouldn't see you in a different light. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Love takes many forms, right?
Miku says gay pride.
Okay.
Good for Miku.
Did the android just call us gay?
She said that if you didn't react, she would have just thought you were gay.
Wow. Okay. No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's a little boring. It would have been more interesting if you had got together with that bear-looking guy.
She shits us with the master.
What the fuck is going on?
Miku's turned the script. Now she's the horny one.
Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that little accident happened. Otherwise, I would have thought you were gay.
What the fuck? What is happening? Give me a break. Sasaki-san, just trying to imagine it makes my hair stand on end.
Too bad I won't be able to see your precious scene together then.
The fuck? There is no scene! That is so not going to happen, so please stop imagining it. Things have somehow taken an odd turn, but I didn't mind, since Miku's mood seems to have improved a little.
All right, but let me say one thing.
Huh? What's that?
As a man trying to be a normal member of society, that you could think of such things as you did under these circumstances. You're really a jerk.
Miku is still Miku. Well, that was a hell of an event. Luckily, in the end, after 40 minutes passed, someone from the security company came and let Miku and myself out of the locked room.
All right, you crazy kids, get out of the Garfield love tunnel.
Gracious. Phew. Thank goodness. They really did seem to hurry, perhaps due to sympathy for our situation of being shut in. In any event, I finally feel relieved in so many ways. I don't know how much longer I would have been able to keep my spirits up under the gaze of such scornful eyes.
So ultimately, we didn't get any filming done. Nothing's going right.
I want to reply because of you, but I keep myself in check. For every word I say, she'll answer me back with 10. That much, at least, I've learned.
Hey, we're learning.
Learning how to deal with women. All right.
You didn't know this is going to be an educational game.
I did not. Well, it looks like the studio won't function again that soon, so we'll have to do the filming next time, I guess.
Jeez, you've got to be kidding. Oh, why do I have to put up with this? Anyway, if you had fixed it up immediately, things wouldn't have come to this.
That's true, but if you hadn't broken it in the first place, it wouldn't be necessary to fix. As one might expect, Miku clams up after being told that. Well, what's done is done. I know how you feel, but this is where I ask that you be patient.
Huh, fine. This time, I'll let you save face. Goodbye. Next time, make sure you come here on time.
Reluctantly, Miku leaves the studio with a clear aura of displeasure. Now today was only the first introduction between Miku and me. Yet today's events are not ones that I suppose we'll forget anytime soon. Or I'll forget. And I mean that in both a good and a bad way.
Like, I gotta touch a boob.
The following day.
Banana phone.
Sasaki-san, what the hell was that?
What's wrong, if you don't mind me saying?
I'm talking about this upcoming PV. You said this job would be easy.
A change of values, perhaps.
Change of values? No, nothing like that.
Then what are you talking about?
You pushed this off on me just because you didn't want to do it yourself. Isn't that so?
No. What basis do you have for saying that?
The fact that the client is a raging bitch! How about that?
I thought you were into that thing.
I mean,
I'm trying to set you up, my dude.
the sweat crawling down her neck was pretty. I gotta go. Click.
Never tell your sensei stuff while you're drunk. I will always remember. Who do you think? Who do you think turned off the AC? I'm just imagining.
Son, it was him all along. Plot twist.
He's trying to set us up with Miku.
Oh man. How thoughtless that was. You brought up all those idealistic platitudes, but you were really just trying to force me into.
You're overthinking things. Whoops, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a job, so I'll have to go. Well, hang in there.
You can't fool me like that. I heard you were off from work today.
Oh no, I'm really busy. I am really busy. Then you heard wrong. Talk to you later.
Hold on, Sasaki-san. Sasaki-san! I merely called my beloved mentor to politely inform him how very much I enjoyed my day yesterday. Saki-san may have guessed this, and, unilaterally, and unilaterally hung up on me. Son of a bitch! With perfect timing, I run across an empty can, I kick it and send it flying. The can flies into a shallow arc and falls and lands just this side of a nearby trash can. It's like the can is telling me to throw it away properly, so there's nothing to do but pick it up and toss it in. Now what? I sigh and walk aimlessly down the street. Since in the meantime the studio has to be restored to working order, it looks like the filming will be postponed for some number of days.
Like, how'd they get the motherboard up in the roof? What type of mad lad will do such a thing? Oh, it's Miku.
Well, who knows how long it might take. Even if it all goes to waste, I can't do anything. Not knowing how long before the filming recommences, I might as well take one day off and go relieve some stress. Maybe I can get someone to go bowling, or possibly karaoke, since I haven't sung anything in a while. Singing, huh? That was just incredible. How shall I put it? It's the first time in my life that I've ever been moved so much by a song. I don't know the song, and it was only one phrase. And besides, I can't really say that I was moved by the lyrics per se, or even the melody or her voice. I can't comprehend it by thinking about it rationally. It isn't that simple. What is it then, I wonder? It may sound cliche, but I suppose it just resonated with me somehow. Miku, huh? No, despite that, what happened afterwards was horrific. Who knew there would be an android like that? Oh, come to think of that, I'd forgotten until now, but this sort of thing happened a long time ago, didn't it? Back when I was just an apprentice at my trade. Thinking back, it had something to do with music, too. It was some strange fate at work. Or, is it some strange fate at work? In a way, I think looking back on something unpleasant has put me in a depressed mood. What should I do? Huh. Now, I'm not really in the mood to do something fun anymore, and... Huh? Huh? What? Suddenly, from the back of the alley, a hand reaches out and grabs mine. With tremendous force, I'm pulled in. Give me your money, and then die.
Miku kidnaps us.
Don't you mean give me your money or die? I know what I said.
And so did I.
Whoa, whoa! What the? What the? What do you want? I'll yell. I don't have any money.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Huh? Somehow I feel I've heard this voice somewhere before, so it was Miku. Just recently, and yet I feel I'd be happier not remembering where. No, that's ridiculous. She wouldn't turn up in a place like this. I'm sure that I'm just hearing things due to various things I was thinking earlier. That has to be it.
Why are you muttering to yourself? Is this a hobby of yours? Well, that by itself I'm okay with, but at least wait until other people aren't around.
Huh? Come on. This has to be a joke, right? Somebody please tell me it's a joke. Hi.
Oh, Miku in the sky. What is your wisdom?
Among
POV,
Us isn't
Miku-
funny.
POV, Miku kidnaps you. I'm okay with this.
POV, you've just been kidnapped and you're okay with it.
Okay, and?
Well then, hurry up and stand. Do you enjoy sleeping on the street as well as talking to yourself? And you'll get dirty sleeping there.
Oh. It had to be. It just had to be. Poke, poke.
Hey! Are you awake?
Miku pokes you.
Am I awake? How about, what are you doing to me all of a sudden?
All I did was pull you a little. All I did was pull you a little. That you fell down is your fault. Have more strength in your legs and hips.
It wasn't a little. Not only did you yank me with everything you had, but you did it with a surprise attack. Who wouldn't fall from that?
Listen, stupid! Why don't you try being more,
conscious.
Why don't you try being more conscious of manners when you're with a girl? Besides, even if it's my fault, you still don't have the right to blame me.
Now look here. Seriously.
Miku, okay, POV. Miku kidnaps you, releases you, and then blames you for being kidnapped by her.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Seriously, what is up with the program she's running? I'd like to lecture that programmer all day long if I could. I got shit from my boss. It's your turn now, motherfucker.
It's holiday.
What is this? What is this all about, for crying out loud? On my day off of all things.
Oh, how convenient. I just happen to have the day off too. Come, go out with me for a bit.
Excuse me? With this, I ought to say some kind of retort. Or should I? At this juncture, I guess it doesn't matter that she suddenly asked me out somewhere.
Really? We're witnessing the same previous day, right?
No, this is the next day.
Yeah, I know, the previous day, like, when they got, like, they were stuck in there, he felt her up and stuff like that. That's still enough?
Yeah, I guess
You know,
so.
normally, most of the time, it's like, I would stay away from a person. Even if it was a mistake, you know? That's just me, though. But good on main character.
Yeah, good for him. But there's one thing I have to know. Listen, I have a question for you.
What now?
before we talk about whether I'm going with you or not, tell me, what are you doing here?
Huh?
Don't say, huh? Why did you come all the way to this seedy-looking area? Don't tell me you're the type that likes to hang out in don't tell me you're the type that likes to hang out in dimpy lit places like that, or dimly lit places or something. Dude, it's the middle of the day. Because even if it's okay for you, for me it's...
Of course not! Don't up and say something weird like that!
Alright, then what are you doing here?
It was just by chance.
I've been following you.
What?
I said it was by chance.
What do you mean by chance? I don't understand.
So basically, she was just walking around the city, happened to find our main character and thought, you know what? I'm going to kidnap him.
I'm calling bullshit. Besides,
This is premeditation, ma'am.
besides, no amount of chance would.
What? If I say it was by chance, then it was by chance!
You told me yesterday that you could lie. What part of that was by chance? When you just happened to be lurking behind the alley? When I just happened to be passing by? Or when you just happened to yank me and pull me in?
All of it! You understand well.
All of it? Come on.
What? I'm sometimes in the mood to go into an alley. That happens sometimes, doesn't it?
All
But
the
you
time, I guess.
But you said earlier that wasn't the case.
Oh, hush! I did it on a whim. I can do that, can't I? Do you have a problem with that?
She certainly speaks her mind, with reckless abandon, so much so that it's pointless to argue. Okay, I get it. It was all an amazing coincidence, alright?
That's right. It would have been better had you accepted it from the start. I just wanted to let you know, it's the truth. Got it?
Aka.
There again, she's dug a grave for her own credibility. I said I understand. But considering what happened yesterday, why would she come to where I am on purpose? Is she out to cause me trouble? Planning on getting me back for the naughty way she thinks I looked at her? No, that couldn't be. Besides, as blatantly arrogant as Miku is, I don't think she's the type to do something underhanded.
What?
Oh, nothing. Fuck did I walk into? Chaos. Just pure unadulterated chaos.
Yeah, pretty much.
At any rate, with Miku right in front of me like this, I guess I'm trapped. At this point, I don't suppose it would work if I just said, okay then, goodbye, and left. I decide to think of this as helping bring about a harmonious relationship. So, what are we going to do? Go bowling or something?
Huh? What makes you think I'll go bowling with you?
Her mouth is seriously a teardrop.
Yep. Well, because it's the day off?
What about a day off? If I'm accompanying you, it can mean only one thing.
Then what?
Well, photography, of course!
Pardon?
Since we wasted the whole day yesterday, we have to make up for lost time.
Oh, so that's what you meant. Certainly we should make as much progress as we can, and take it easy later.
You're carrying your gear around with you, aren't you?
Yeah, in my bag.
Let me see it.
Hey! Before I can even say anything, Miku grabs my bag and starts fishing around in it. Hold on! There's nothing in there that would be bad for her to see, I think.
2 cameras, a folding reflector board, and stand. You really have a lot of camera gear. Do you always walk around with this?
Well, just in case. you never know when. Hey, give that back!
Yeah, here you go. Oh, what's this?
I said give it back! That gear is important for my work. If it gets broken, that really wouldn't be funny. Of all the... What's the world coming to when androids start stealing things from you? Our crime prevention awareness had better be increased. And anyway, you. Is it just me, or did something rather too bad take place yesterday? Yesterday, you called me everything from scum to a pervert, and looked at me with those cold eyes that left such a lasting impression. In spite of that, today you come and find me, whom you called scum, and say we're going to take pictures. Ordinarily, I'd call that strange. Hey, are you listening to me?
Hey, what about this tea you have in your bag?
Huh? Tea? Oh, that commercial I filmed in the spring, huh? Thanks to that, it became popular and the sales weren't bad either, apparently. So as thanks, they sent a bunch of them to my house. Why? Do you like tea?
It's not bad.
Is that so? Then take it. I drank part of it, though.
What? I don't want it! What makes you think I'll drink out of your open tea? And you shouldn't be offering it to me either! You have no sense of delicacy, do you?
Okay, sorry. So let me ask again. What's your reason for showing up here today? Even I'm not the kind of guy who'd fall for that story about it being the purpose of photos. Although I feel that it might not be completely devoid of the truth.
Why? You have something against my showing up?
I don't have anything against it. I'm just asking why. Besides, even if we take pictures, I won't be able to concentrate. I'll keep feeling uneasy because I don't know what you're really here for. I'm not saying you have to trust me, but don't hide things from me when there's no reason to. We're going to be making a PV together, and you've made me give up my day off. Can't you at least give me an explanation?
She's bored.
Probably.
I've killed all my staff. I have nothing left to kill.
So either we find a hobo, or you're next.
This is the only day I have free.
Huh?
Starting tomorrow, I have another job. And after next week's concert, I'll be undergoing maintenance for a while.
Huh? Oh, is that so? What's this? She suddenly looks sad. And wait, what about the filming schedule?
Anyway, I took time out to come here and meet you during my tight schedule. You should be grateful, and you certainly have no right to complain.
Like I said, I'm not complaining. And if that's the case, we were going about the filming normally. What do you intend to do about that?
Huh?
Don't give me huh. If it's as you said just now, then you won't be able to do the filming sessions at the studio, will you?
Oh, you see, that's...
I didn't hear anything about the filming being canceled, Don't tell me. Is it really canceled? Or, don't tell me, it really was canceled? Because if it was, we've got a serious problem here. I guess I better confirm it with Sasaki-san.
Oh, that's not necessary. You don't have to call him. Everything's fine.
Fine, you say. If it's really been canceled, that's not fine at all.
No, that's not the case, I believe.
Oh?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything like that either.
Well then, that's good, but... Hey, if that's the case, what was that not having any time thing all about? Can anybody translate?
We lost some letters.
What?
Unless she's talking boxes.
Unless she just started randomly breaking out and singing.
Say kind.
Oh, come all the faithful.
Hey. What's with that obviously fake spontaneous whistling?
Huh? What? Did you say something? Nice weather today, huh? I started to hum a tune without realizing it.
She's speaking the language of Gino. I don't get it. But okay, I'll roll with it. Well?
Well, what?
Beware of the girl that speaks in boxes.
What did you mean when you said that you didn't have time?
Oh, that? Let's not bother with something that trivial. The photographer is here, the equipment is here, and so is the model. If you do what you're able to do, it'll be fine.
That's not the problem here.
Ah, jeez. It's what matters, isn't it? For a guy, you're certainly fussy about little details.
I am not! It's not a little detail! Do you realize how quickly you changed between being doubtful and being confident?
What does it matter under the circumstances? If you think about it, you lose!
Miku, I won't get angry. Won't you just tell me honestly?
You won't get angry? What am I, a child? Somehow, I got a little interested in you, that's all.
Aw, she has a crush.
Aww.
Nobody's ever grabbed my
Look,
ass like that before.
No one's just been so blatant about it. There's been many attempts, but for some reason I didn't feel like shooting you. So, grab my ass some more.
I thought, what an amusing fellow this guy is.
What was that? Her voice had gotten softer and softer until I could hardly hear it.
Oh, you're just so annoying! You're not going to tell me you weren't listening just now, are you?
Or you were like,
You're not going to tell me you weren't listening just now, were you?
or are you? I can't read today. Did you even intend for me to be able to hear it?
Of course I wouldn't! Something so embarrassing.
Embarrassing?
Never mind! Oh, come on, just start filming, okay?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said baka.
Look, I just want to know the reason why.
Sorry, did you say something?
Hello, Gabriel. In this way, however, I raised the question. It seemed impossible. But it seemed like the shoot wasn't canceled, so I guess I can let it go.
Alright then, agreed? You agree, right? Well then, let's get a move on!
Yes, fine, whatever you say.
What's with that? I hear nothing but unwillingness.
Getting to spend the day alone together with me is something you should be... oh, that was Miku.
Getting to spend the day alone together with me is something you should be more grateful for!
It may not look like it, but my intent is to appeal to you with my gratitude. Even though if I hadn't had to see Miku, this would have been a normal day off.
It certainly doesn't look that way to me. If this were a test, you'd fail. You'd get a red mark.
Sorry that I'm bad at showing my emotions.
Oh no, Miku, put down the ruler.
And again with the red marks?
Huh, well, whatever.
It really is tough being with her. Our conversations really don't go smoothly. In fact, not once has that happened. So, you're talking about filming? What do you have in mind?
First, we look for a location. We already have the tools.
Alright, but do you have an image in mind for the shooting location? The theme for the PV is...
A holiday for sweethearts, right? Of course I can think of an image for that.
Me and you.
I'm listening. Oh? Well, let's hear it then, shall we? Since the android Miku herself originally said it made her sick, I'm eager to hear her current thoughts on the subject.
Let's see. I was thinking in a park, just after it's rained. A rainbow would be especially nice. You can sense the fresh greenery. After a rain, the scent of foliage would be in the air. And then you slowly close your eyes and listen to the birds tweeting. That's the kind of place I want. Is there a nice spot like that, I wonder?
Well, what do you know?
What?
I'm surprised. Just when I thought she'd say something absurd, she says something normal. Not bad, even. Surprisingly fairy tale-like. Do you like Mother Goose and all that sort of stuff?
What? Well, so what if I do?
Aww. No, that's fine. All right, we'll go to the park like you described.
Really?
Yeah, just leave it to me. What's wrong?
She's pressing X to doubt.
You're not lying about this, are you?
Now, wait just a minute. With just what kind of eyes is this girl looking at me? What would I have to gain by lying to you now?
Bet you'd get to stay with me for a Bet you'd get to stay with me for a longer time.
I see. So it comes down to that.
Well, it's not like I don't understand the impulse that drives you to such behavior. There are some things that can't be helped. But you see, in addition to our need to get the filming done, you're an adult, and you just have to control yourself.
Say, can I go home now?
What? Hold on, wait!
So, somehow, I'm already tired. I mean, what kind of way is that to talk to someone who's willing to guide you around with only good intentions? I understand, Miku, that's just the way you are. But you know, there has to be some limit.
Okay, I'm sorry. Evidently, I wasn't considering your feelings enough.
Well, I certainly did not expect that. An actual apology. Well. How about that? Even though she always does as she pleases, she can make a proper apology if she wants to. Well, if you're going to say that, then I guess I'll overlook.
Like, can we get ice cream as well?
Don't push it.
Aw.
Miku?
You mean to tell me that you wouldn't buy her ice cream if she looked at you like that?
No.
Oh, well, all right then.
Well, maybe. It would depend upon what mood I'm feeling.
You have to be in a mood for ice cream?
Yeah?
Ice cream's like a perpetual mood for me.
I don't know. Maybe
I
if I
love
look
ice
into her
cream.
eyes long enough, I'll get in the mood for ice cream.
Her eyes kind of do look like a mint chocolate ice cream.
I see what you
A
mean.
little bit.
Miku? What is it? What the?
Well, what have we here?
Er,
Well, what have we here?
Oh no, she found those photos.
huh? Huh? What do you mean, what have we here? Hey, that's my camera! She must have taken that out of my bag. Hey, the zipper's open. Crap, why didn't I notice? Somehow when I wasn't looking. Give it back! Volta! Just when I start to admire you, you pull something like this!
Shut up! I just,
What? Is she actually blushing? Never mind that now. Just give it back.
I'll give it back if you come and take it.
Miku's still holding the camera, goes and slips it in between her breasts. Yo, what the fuck?
It's like the main character. Joke's on you. I'm into this.
Just opens his hand, crack. Let's do this.
Let's do this then.
Miku, still holding my hand, goes and slips it between her breasts. What? It's that heroine from the story about the third-generation thief who always carries stuff in her cleavage. I never thought I'd see such a sight in real life. Hey, now isn't the time for me to be getting excited about something. Don't be silly. Just hurry and give it back.
Of course, Monkey the Third. I, Fujinoko, will hold.
Crash.
Oh
Huh?
no.
Her breasts were too small. It fell between. Fail. Miku's breasts were too small.
She kind of like Miku with red hair.
She broke it. Oh my. Do you have any idea how expensive that was? Oh, you little brat! How dare you? Don't you ha me! Why did you do this to me? It was so expensive!
Oh, well, it's no big deal.
No big deal? How is it no big deal? This kind is expensive to repair.
Now, there's no need to get so angry.
How could I not get angry?
Wow, Lens just split completely into pieces, didn't it?
Why, you? At least you should seem a little sorry. Oh! She's about to yell at the phone. Listen, your phone is ringing. I couldn't care less about that now.
It could be from work. So what are you going to do? Is that all the enthusiasm you have towards your job?
Listen, Miku, not all of us work in jobs that we're super passionate in, okay? Sometimes it's like a get in, get out, get paid.
Exactly. Not that you would understand that, diva. Certainly, I'd rather not get into trouble with my job. You always seem to have just the right excuse, don't you?
Oh, there's nothing extraordinary about that. No need to praise me.
I wasn't praising you. I angrily hit the button on the phone to connect. What the fuck do you want? Yes, hello?
It's me.
Okay, now is the appropriate time. What the fuck do you want?
I'm calling to ask you that. My camera sense is tingling. What's wrong?
Sasaki-san? He's the cause of all this trouble.
How's it going? Are you having fun?
Why, yes. I'm having just a wonderful day off, thanks to you!
And yet, from the sound of your voice, it seems like you're in a bad mood.
Bad mood? No, not at all! I just found out the hard way that a completely flat board can't be used to support a camera. That's all!
Bored? You mean me?
Anyway, what about the job? After the job was mentioned, you hung up, didn't you? Weren't you lying? I thought so.
I would tell you such a pathetic lie? The one I was working with ran out on me.
Huh? Ran out on you? What is this about?
Huh?
Oh.
In front of me, Miku gives a start. Is that supposed to say stare? Oh, so that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Does this somehow involve her? Please tell me, what is this all about?
It's not an amusing story.
I see.
The fact is,
to make a long story short, here's what happened. Or this might be him.
to make a long story short, here's what happened.
Oh,
It
no, it's
seems-
still me. It seems Sasaki-san really did have a job to do today. He apparently went to meet someone for a job at a concert. However, the performer at the concert skipped out. The staff said she told her manager she was taking a holiday and didn't even leave a note to let him know. While listening to the manager's sob-filled story, he became excited about making her PV. As soon as he got the idea, Sasaki-san called me.
So basically, that's how it was.
I see. So that's what happened, huh? At last I understand the situation. The android in front of me just up and took a vacation. I think her manager would also be relieved to know where she was. So, what shall I do? Bring her back with me?
Let me check. Hold on a minute.
The conversation pauses for several seconds.
Ask her about it and see what she thinks.
What? You've got to be kidding.
He says to somehow keep an eye on her and try to make progress on the PV. The client has very little breathing room, I suppose. And the decision is being forced on him, you see?
I can understand that. But why do I have to be the one to put up with this bit?
Oh!
Ooh, that was close. Ah! From behind me, I receive a kick to my side. Ow! You bitch! Now it actually comes out.
What a terrible sound. Are you alive?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, the manager said you could do whatever, but if that's the type of play, I mean, I'm gonna just hang up.
Whatever. Cracks the hand again. Hey, Miku. Ready for another massage? Yeah, I'm fine.
I assume that was the android just now.
Yeah, sharp kick, and it's still throbbing with pain.
I see. She seems rather difficult to deal with.
If you understand that, then don't make me...
It seems a special compensation will be offered.
Huh? Special compensation? I thought he was gonna call her brat. You know, he could have been like... It could have been like he was about to call her brat, and then the kick happened, and it's like, alright, upgrade time. Bitch!
Promotion!
I glance over at her. It looks like she's getting ready to do it a second time. Oh, all right.
You'll do it for me then.
Yes, in return for giving me a bonus, right?
Okay then.
Is that her gut pose? Does she really want to steal my day off that much?
What's wrong now?
Oh, nothing.
Then I'll leave the rest to you.
Oh, wait a second, please. My camera is broken by Miku. Is the repair fee covered by my expenses? Although it was rather old, so I'd be happy with a new one if possible.
Well...
Hey, what are you doing? She just hung up his phone.
Okay, that's enough talk. Time to go do some filming.
Yikes. Gracious. Alright. Ay, this brat!
Miku is a handful. It truly is.
Serious handful. Ultimately, I feel that once again I was swept along with the flow. For now, I've said what I needed to Sasaki-san. Any more would probably result in an argument anyway.
Hey, look at this outfit! Don't you think it would look good on me?
I guess.
-1 point.
Minus points. She's still keeping score?
When a girl asks for your impression, that kind of vague answer is unacceptable. Besides, coming from you, I expected a more thoughtful answer.
You think too much of me. You think too much of me then. I'm not a fashion designer, you know.
But with fashion designers, the first thing they do is take pictures of clothes they produce, right?
Well, certainly they also do that, but that's a different thing, isn't it? All I know is what looks good through the viewfinder of my camera.
Then just look through your camera.
In the middle of the street?
Window shopping on the street is common pattern for holiday for sweethearts, you know. Besides, looking through the camera, the place doesn't matter, does it?
I see. She's right. When you put it that way, I guess that's true, isn't it?
Well then, let's get going. I'm not going to let you be
Lackadaisical.
Thank you.
I don't think I've ever seen that word spelled out.
Well then, let's get going. I'm not going to let you be lackadaisical about this like before.
All right, fine. I can use the camera, but I won't be able to really do it. I can use the camera, but I won't be able to really do it properly though. Well, I never thought I'd be filming Miku in a place like this.
Oh. Right, okay. This is good, isn't it? Although I don't know much about cameras.
Good enough. I thought you guys were supposed to be going to a park. You're still in the middle of the street.
I thought his camera was broken.
He had 2.
Oh, I see.
So, did anything strike you?
I think so. It's not just the design of the clothes. I think you also had some sort of image in mind. Or you have to have some sort of image in mind.
Image, huh? But what exactly do you mean when you say that?
For example, since you've got those prominent green twin tails, some green foliage. Or, let me try that again. For example, since you've got those prominent green twin tails, some green foliage. How about dressing in a style which suggests some sort of flower?
Flowers, eh?
It might be amusing to think about it in the term of language of flowers.
I see. Then, for me, how about this?
A pink one piece in a yellow ribbon? Once again, you managed to pick something showy. So, what kind of image is that?
Can't you tell? It's...
What is it? Catalina.
You're on your own with that one. Catalina, I think? Catalina orchid?
I think so.
It's a Catalina orchid!
Catalina, huh? But what does Catalina signify in flower language?
It means elegant woman and mature charm.
Alright, let's find the other outfit. That's not gonna work.
Maybe Mosquito Bite Club.
Why are you looking at me that way?
Elegant? Mature charm?
That's right. Fits me to a T, doesn't it?
Well, if you say so.
What? You have a problem with that?
No. It's the subject's own awareness and sense of purpose that's important. Yes.
Somehow I feel like you're pulling something on... Somehow I feel like you're pulling something on me.
Well then, I'd just like to state my own personal opinion. Never mind elegant. To say that you have a mature charm after trying to hold a camera between your boobs.
What? Now you've said it! Alright then, you pick something!
What'd you say?
Nah, I'm just laughing. Cowgirl. Make her cowgirl. Or maid. Catgirl, maid, Miku. Yes.
Me? Why? She had him until she said the word mature. For real. I think she lost him at elegant, to be fair. But mature was like, yeah, you can definitely see the, what's a good analogy? You can definitely see the glass has been shattered.
If you find so much fault with my suggestion, then obviously you have a better idea on how to coordinate it.
Easy for you to say, but after everything I've said, of course, it's difficult for me to turn her down. But exactly what kind of flower would fit this girl?
Venus flytrap.
That's not a flower, but I think it still kind of works.
It kind of works.
Well, how about this?
A red vest? I think that's also pretty showy. What flower does it invoke?
A rose.
A rose? What do roses signify in flower language?
Every rose has a thorn.
It means I love you. And love is just what we need for a holiday of sweethearts, isn't it?
Well, that's true.
And there are other reasons as well.
Huh?
It's pretty, but if you touch it, you get hurt from all the thorns. Just like someone we know, isn't it?
My god. Snapdragon is a suggestion, and then Pigmaster also has weed.
Okay.
Make Miku weed, a pot leaf. Marijuana.
Snapdragon. What is a snapdragon?
It's a type of plant. Let me look up.
I'm
I've
gonna
heard the
look
name.
up
I don't think
imagery.
I've seen it.
Huh. Okay. These are kind of pretty. If I'm looking at the right one, that is. Let me go. I'll go ahead and quickly put this up on.
Yeah. I've seen these. These are the flowers that when they die, they turn into evil faces.
Really?
Yeah, here, let me show you.
Okay. That's a snapdragon apparently. Okay, but evil Oh my god!
I've heard about these guys.
No, this can't be real.
This is real.
Oh, fuck off. This is not real. You gotta be kidding me.
That's what they die. They
Bro,
die like
that is fucking terrifying. What the crap? Oi, nah. Okay. Please stop sending me pictures of them. I want to go back to the novel.
No, we're going back to the Snapdragons, my dude.
Please delete those, please. They're really creepy.
Okay, fine, I'll delete them.
Thank you.
Put that in my private server, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Say,
Hey.
are you praising me or criticizing me?
Take your pick. To be honest, I think they're both true. When she's silent, at least, she even seems like a normal, pretty girl. Or android.
In other words, you're criticizing me. Ha!
Well, if you say so, Miku, then it has to be true.
Oh, you even admitted it! I'll never forgive you! And don't laugh!
Not bad looking, even when you're angry. Okay, if I take a picture...
Of course it's not okay! Hey!
But Miku, should someone like you be seen wandering around with me in a place like this? Miku might not have noticed, but for a while, some people have occasionally been watching us. Although an android isn't a particularly rare sight, quite a few people have ended up looking this way. Which is to say...
Yo, this man is walking with a diva.
Well, so what?
Hey, hey. She really is carefree.
Besides, an android walking down the street isn't going to cause much of a racket, I suppose.
Well, yes, if it were a normal android. But in your case, you look, you really stand out. At least, I've never seen an android with such strong personality. Although, of course, what kind of personality is something I can't say. Or what kind of personality is something I can't say.
I see. I guess that's true, isn't it?
I'm certain that the impression she's got. I'm certain that's the impression she's got, and the impression I've got are the exact opposites.
Darn. If that's the case, I should have worn sunglasses.
Well, to begin with, your twin tails are unmistakable, I think.
I suppose you're right. In that case, maybe I should try changing my hairstyle, right?
Cut it short.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see you with long, straight hair. All right.
Miku with short hair would be cute.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would be cute.
I do not agree. I dig the twin tails, but I would not mind seeing the hair down.
Okay, can you imagine like she has a little bit of hair, she still has the little pig, like the twin tails, but it's kind of pigtails instead?
Maybe. I don't know. I can never say no to the long twin tails though. That's just her, you know?
Oh my gosh, Ibiki Miku.
What? Who the heck is this?
It's Ibiki from Danganronpa 2.
Okay. So someone I have never heard of.
Exactly.
I'll go ahead and show this just for the people curious.
You don't have to. I've already don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is, everybody. And now it's gone.
Oh, but that would be quite inconvenient, seeing as how it would reach all the way to my feet.
It looks like it'd be inconvenient even the way it is now.
I'm used to it, so this is fine.
The motion data has been stored in you. Is that it?
No, I'm used to it.
How is that different?
It's completely different.
I don't really understand. But
But what is it now? You have to say something if you're going to take my photo.
Say cheese!
nothing. Only somehow your expression just now was amazingly good, I think. How should I say it? You looked really cute.
Huh?
You baka!
Whoa, she turned red. What did I miss? Oh, just some basic shenanigans.
All the shenanigans.
Of course. And you're just now noticing?
Oh, what do you know? This Miku is rather innocent. She does have a cute side. So, can I take some more pictures of you, since you're cute?
Huh? Sure, of course. That's fine.
Hey.
Yes. Her expression has gone from being on edge to being natural. This film is going to come out great. By the way, I saw your live performance on the Jumbotron a while ago.
Live performance? Was that just recently?
Yeah.
That means it was that time.
What is it?
So, how was it, since you saw it?
How was it?
The game's like, it's been too wholesome. It's now time to get horny.
I mean, what did you think of the kid?
Was that her idea? Oh, no way. Oh, that. You want my honest opinion?
I don't want anything else.
So she says, but when it comes down to it, I think she's also liable to get furious and attack me. Well, to be honest, I thought they were overdoing the sex appeal. The angles were too suggestive.
Yes, you thought so too, right?
Okay, so that wasn't her idea. too. So you were aware of it? I didn't think you would be during a concert.
I noticed when I saw it afterwards. If I had noticed it during the performance, someone would have gotten a flying kick.
In her case, she might have actually done it. That's pretty bad. Wait, surely it wasn't Sasaki-san who filmed it?
Who's that?
Huh? She doesn't know his name? Or just doesn't remember it? He's my mentor. You know, the guy you said looked like a bear.
Oh, no, it wasn't him. The bear guy knows how to take pictures. This was a different guy. A complete amateur. The worst! All he seemed to know was sex appeal.
Well, there's no shortage of guys like that.
There's Discord full of them.
Say what?
There's Discord servers full of them.
That sort of approach can take in the numbers, but it's a matter of balance, isn't it?
Ah, jeez. It makes me ticked off just thinking about it. It irritates me.
There. But to have your own self-image shattered is not a good feeling, I imagine. Yeah, you ought to be filmed to show off your cool factor, right?
Yes! You understand well. Now I'll give you a rare opportunity to film me all you want.
It's easy to figure her out. Although the theme this time is a holiday for sweethearts, huh? I thank you for giving me this rare opportunity then.
Oh, but first of all, I have to get in a good mood.
That shouldn't have anything to do with me. And incidentally, that's not the kind of thing you should say yourself.
First, let's go have some fun.
You're not listening. Hey, what about the photography?
Well, we'll get to that. Of course. Doing nothing but work is stifling, isn't it? Work hard, play hard. This is the key to relieving stress, you know.
All work and no play makes Miku a dull girl.
Don't want that. Well, alright. Today was originally my day off anyway. So then, where do you want to go have fun?
The game center! I always wanted to try that.
Game center?
Oh my gosh, I want to see Miku like slamming the UFO catcher machine because it won't let her catch the whatever. Because those things are rigged.
What? Is there something wrong with that?
No, nothing, but as I recall, she shot down my bowling suggestion right away. So bowling is no good, but a game center is okay? Alright. Okay, well, I guess I'll shoot this. Or maybe she's just happy.
Quickly! Super quickly! Get these photos over with, and then for a swift attack!
Just a little while ago, you said I could film you all I wanted. What do you think? Is this a good place to call it?
I think so.
This novel's a little shorter, so I think next time we'll just buckle down and finish the rest of it.
Just want to let you know I'm not too sure if I can make next Fridays.
Oh.
My brother's in town. Is going to be coming in town tomorrow. He's staying until not this coming up Monday, but the next Monday.
Okay.
So I don't know what my schedule is going to be because he's going to be here, and I want to kind of spend time with him.
Okay, well then I guess I'll just reach out next Thursday and see what the plan is.
Okay, yeah, we can play it by ear.
All right, let's see. What's that? The 17th? Okay. All right, guys. Well, this is where we're going to call it for now. Thank you all very much for tuning in and joining us on this. I
don't even know what to call this.
This wild ride. And we're only about halfway done with it.
I want to get off of Mr. Bones' wild ride.
This was a fun stream. It was. Anyways, guys, we shall see you, if not next week, then the week after. Until then, have yourselves a good weekend and a good week.
All right, see you guys.